It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to be talking about inflammation. So we've got a really good topic today. As I'm waiting for people to join, I want to let you know that if you haven't been watching Dr. Patrick Flynn's The Hormone Whisperer Facebook Lives, he gives away lots of prizes on there. So he's actually giving away a free trip to Maui. So you might want to take a look at that and see what he's doing for that. Okay, I can't give away a free trip to Maui right now, but I saw Dr. Kalina Wells from Poplar, Mississippi. She's giving away a free food allergy test. So I thought, hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon with them. So over the next 4 weeks, we're going to be taking entries into our free food allergy test. So all you have to do is let me know you're here by saying hi to me, tell me where you're from. Of course, I always want you to like and share my videos. And then I'm going to give you some instructions at the end, because you have to stay at the end to be eligible for the drawing. So I'll give you some instructions at the end. This will be over the next 4 weeks starting today, and we'll actually be giving away a free food allergy from Immunolab so you could have your food allergies tested. All right, so today I want to talk about inflammation. If you saw my little slide starting off, let me just put it back up there again. Inflammation is the body's attempt to self-protect and to get you back away from harmful things. Now, here's the thing about inflammation. We'll come back to that in just a second. Okay, in general, doctors do not agree on very many things. We just don't. But one thing all doctors agree upon, whether it's a chiropractor, whether it's a medical doctor, a dentist, a doctor of osteopath, there's one thing that we do all agree on, and that is that all disease starts from inflammation. So chronic inflammation basically is the cause of all disease. So that's one thing that we all agree upon. Now, what does that mean? If you have chronic inflammation, long-term, long-standing inflammation over time, it's going to cause your body to be sick. It can cause things like heart disease. It can cause things like infertility. It can cause things like cancer, autoimmune disease, crazy hormone issues, so PCOS, endometriosis, PMS, menopausal symptoms, which is not really a thing, but we'll talk about that another time. It can cause GI problems, so anything from gastritis to colitis to IBS, right? What else? Thyroiditis. So anything ending in itis is inflammation. And I've heard it once said that if you don't fix the itis, it turns into a disease or a syndrome. And that's exactly what we're finding out as well. So, and I want to show you one thing here real quick. Yeah, so this is pretty interesting. This is from Time Magazine. This was from back in 2004. So this wasn't, this is not like new information. It's just not well known. It says a surprising link between inflammation and heart attacks and cancers and Alzheimer's and many other diseases. So it's pretty well known throughout the medical community that inflammation is a bad thing. Unfortunately, it's just not very well talked about or very well addressed. All right, so now, thankfully, we have the medical profession that can help us. In the Wellness Way, we talk about the medical profession is like the fire department. When your house is on fire, you need to get the fire put out. And then we're like the carpenters at the Wellness Way, so we help you rebuild and repair. All right, so if you're in a bad situation and you're really, if you're in a life or death situation, thank God we have the medical profession to help us out, because they can really do some life-saving things with their medication, with their surgeries, with their advanced technology. I mean, they do save lives. So thank God they're here and they can do that. Hold on a second. Okay, cool. Hi, Dawn. Thanks for joining. Hi, Shelly. Thank you for joining. And again, if you can just say hi to me so I know you're here. And we are going to have a drawing. I'll give you some more information about that at the end. All right. So the medical profession can do heroic things to save a life, right? So if you have heart disease, I mean, they can give you medications, they can put a stent in your heart, they can do bypass surgery to save your life, right? But does that address the inflammation, the chronic inflammation that caused your body to be sick in the first place? Because if you don't get to the root cause, the patient is still sick, right? So let's talk about breast cancer. Again, The medical profession, our fire department, they've got great things to put your house fire out. So they can give you medications, they can do surgery, they can do radiation, they can do chemotherapy, all these things to save a life. If you don't get to the root of what caused that inflammation in the first place that caused the body to grow that tumor in there, the patient is still sick, right? So what about, let's see, let's look at GI. So gastritis, IBS, IBD, so all these different things that can happen. Polyps in the colon, right? So they can do medications, they can remove polyps, they can even take out part of your colon and put a bag on your side. So, if your colon's in that bad a shape that they run out of things to do. But again, here's the thing. That kind of inflammation, that stuff is caused from chronic inflammation, long-term, long-standing inflammation. We have to find out what the triggers are. What caused that in the first place? If we don't find out what caused it in the first place, how are you going to stop it from coming back again? You see what I'm saying? If we can get to the root cause and address that, then the body has a chance to go back to normal and back to homeostasis. Does that make sense? Okay. So, all right. Same thing with fertility, all these hormone issues. So we can use drugs, IVF, IUIs, special surgical procedures. But does that address the chronic inflammation issue? Does that tell you what your triggers are and why you're having that? No, it doesn't. So at the end of the day, you still have a sick patient, a sick person, right? So all this chronic inflammation and triggers and that, how do you get to the bottom of it? Well, that's what we at the Wellness Way approach do very, very well. We're looking for the root cause. We're looking for the triggers. Why is your body responding this way in a non-normal way, in an unhealthy way that it's not supposed to? There are triggers or things that cause that to happen. So we're going to help you look for that. So if someone you know, or if you are suffering, contact me, reach out to me, and let's do some testing and find out where your triggers are and what's causing your inflammation and making your body sick. Also, I want to let you know, if you'd like to learn more about the Wellness Way approach, we are having our inflammation dinner tonight at Churrasco's at 6:30. It's not too late to join us. There is an Eventbrite link below that you can just click on there and register. If you don't have time to make it to tonight's, too short notice, we have 2 more talks coming up in March. So this is something we do every day. This is really important information. We want to get out to as many people as possible. All right, let's see. What else? You can go to the Wellness Way clinics to find an office near you. I'm here. I'm available. You can call me or message me, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have. Okay, so we're doing a drawing. Over the next 4 weeks, you have a chance to enter our drawing for a free food allergy kit. So in order to be eligible for the drawing, what I need for you to do in the comment sections, if you can give me a thumbs up emoji, and we will take your name and put you in our drawing. So we're going to collect names over the next 4 weeks. Amber's going to be grabbing those for me when we're done here. Again, please like and share this video. People are sick, and we're being treated symptomatically instead of getting to the root cause. If we can find out what your triggers are and what's causing the body to inflame, remove those triggers, go in and do some repairing and some rebuilding of the body, it helps your body have an opportunity to go back to homeostasis, back to normal. And that's what our goal is at the Wellness Way. We don't treat cancer, we don't treat heart disease, we don't treat any of those things. We just want to get your body back to homeostasis, and that's our goal. And when you can do that, it allows your body to function at its maximum capacity. So, short and sweet, that's what I have today. If you'd like to be